live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man, D-Real, coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment is what I do. Now, before I do what I do, I need y'all to do what y'all do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you will get first crack at it. Like this. Recommended reading. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I am going to share with you the story of Forever Yesterday from the New Warriors. New Warriors was a team of brash young heroes that came out in the 90s, just kind of took teenage superheroes and teenage sidekicks and kind of crammed them all together in a squad, along with a brooding black Batmanish sort of fellow by the name, and not such a great name. He calls himself the Night Thrasher. Y'all go ahead and make of that what you will. And here we go. Starting off, Days of Future Present. That has a very X-Man-ish feel to it. And I can tell by the way that Angelica and Vance are dressed, this is an alternate reality. Written by the great Fabian Nicieza and drawn by the great Mark Bagley. I like Mark Bagley's art. Some people don't care for it, but I like it. They are trying to find a bunker entrance. Uh-oh. Whenever there's a huge crackling burst of energy and someone says something like, "Halt where you stand, mutants," that is a very sure sign that there are people who want to hurt you. And the people that want to hurt them, look incredibly familiar, but not. As duly appointed peacekeepers of the United States of Assyria, the Avengers place you under arrest. Assyrian, isn't that Middle Eastern? How come that guy's carrying an ankh and looks very Egyptian? We'll ponder that another day. He said, geez, all of them at once. Horus. Scepter, Captain Assyria, Nova, Storm, and Iron Man. Some people's names don't change no matter what reality they're in. Iron Man is Iron Man, and Storm is Storm. Oh boy. They are going at it with the, hey, does Iron Man have a high top fade? Is that a flat top helmet he's got there? Scepter is obviously Captain Marvel, the Monica Rambeau version. Angelica does not want to hurt Nova, and Nova appears to not want to hurt her either. It's the third time he's fought him, and he's noticed that they don't go for the kill. Why does Nova, the obvious new guy on the team, able to discern that they don't go for the kill, but these veteran superheroes cannot? Oh, could it be because they're a wee bit bloodthirsty? Horus is going for the kill. He said, I'm going to finish him off. Oh, but look, there's somebody in the background. Shrek? I'm not even going to elaborate on that one. Wolverine is still Wolverine, no matter what reality. Yeah. Oh, the colors there on Captain Assyria. He's almost looking white. Scale it back, y'all. Hit the hole, kids. I got you covered. Boy, does he ever. Yeah, now Captain Assyria is looking a little dark-skinned. Wolverine look like he want to eat somebody. Moving high top fade Iron Man out the way and hitting Storm and Spectre with a TK blast and bringing the house down on Nova. Yeah, the new Warriors they're quite the heroes. Look at them go. They do what they do when they need to. They said, what about Logan? What about Logan? They said he's covering us, but who's covering him? Because he's trying to look like he's trying to cut Captain Assyria's head off. Sorry about that. Siri got a little rambunctious and wanted to explain what a room was to me. I could probably edit that out. Anyway, Horus and Captain Assyria are getting ready to finish off Wolverine. Are they going to finish off? Horus and Captain Assyria are getting ready to finish off Wolverine. Are they really going to finish off Wolverine? Holy crap. Is that skin coming off of him? Yeah, it looks like it. They like, oh my God. Oh my God. They effed him up. Ooh. Cannonball back there like, if y'all don't want to end up like that fool, y'all better come on. But Nova sees them. Dang, Logan. Heal from that. This is a terrible reality. They asking, did the others escape? He said, yeah, he ain't got the heart to tell him. He let him go. Yeah, they good. Let's hit the Quinjet, call it a day. They have hidden traps everywhere, Shellhead, because he wants to go after him. They say, remember what happened to the Assyrian Eagle in that shield unit a few months back? Yeah. They must have got, why is Siri talking to me? Shut up. Yep. Remember what happened to them? Remember what happened to them? They probably got cut up by Wolverine. So they're going home. How come they all get to fly in the Quinjet, but Nova has to fly? And he's wondering if they seen him see those folks leave. They're going back to Makoman, which I believe is sort of a fancy Middle Eastern word for Manhattan. Yeah, looks that way. And Nova's having some of those recrimination moments where he's feeling bad, or should he be doing what he's supposed to be doing? I shouldn't be betraying the Avengers because they're making life cushy for my family, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Yep, we got a nice apartment. We got nice stuff, man. Back at the mansion, they are like, oh, we'll debrief tomorrow. Uh-oh, Tony Stark, he's still a Mac. He's, hey, Monica, we gonna have dinner. She's like, oh, yeah, let's go have dinner, Tony. Oh, and Aurora's kicking it with Horus. Okay, that would be wonderful, my husband. Oh, Cap, you want to join us? Nope, Cap said he got stuff to do. Look at Tony Stark. Tony Stark, it looked like he got a little bit of a mullet, if I didn't know any better. And Nova's, oh, they get to go kick it with each other, but then nobody asked me if I wanted to go. Jamal instead of Jarvis. He going home. Can't be my skin color, but we know if it was our reality, it'd probably be his skin color. Heading home. Our country is threatening war with the Pacific Asian Union. What is a Pacific Asian Union? The Anglo-Saxon Confederation is threatening to secede from the United Nations and talk of apartheid? What reality is this? And got mutant rebellion on top of it. Oh, Nova. What are you going to do? Go home and hang out with your family who wears surprisingly African or Middle Eastern attire, and everything is Middle Eastern or African looking. Look at Robbie. Robbie got on a dashiki. And his parents is trying to talk him up. He's letting them know how he feels about, being called a mutie hunter, but his parents are trying to convince him, well, you're helping the world, boy. Suck it up. And he not sure. He not sure. He think they on the edge of a third great war. Really? Yeah, really. And racial tension is splitting this country apart. Huh. That sounds a lot like our reality. Man, Rich he's got a lot of anxiety. I wonder if they have like Seroquel or Adderall in that reality. When the bubbles look like that, that means that's somebody talking with a ghostly voice. You can, Richard Rider. See, don't he look ghostly? He can show you a way to change the planet and change it forever. Richard Rider is more concerned about who he is and not the fact that he just floated into their house. I am known as Sage. I am the truth. In any world, at any time, I am the living embodiment of the truth. Notice, he said in any world, at any time. That means Sage is multiversal. And I am here to set this world of lies on a proper course. The truth shall make what is wrong right again. See, they ain't even aware that the world's wrong. What's wrong with the world, Sage? Would you like to see the truth, Richard? You feel you are prepared to handle the truth. Being the hero that he is, he like, yeah, dog, show me. Meanwhile, at the mutant bunker, we got the information, sir. And it cost them a comrade. They know. Look at it. It's Magneto, Beast, Unis the Untouchable, Blob, Rogue. And the Juggernaut, watch out now. Technically, the Juggernaut isn't a mutant. He's just related to one. But I can see where they're coming from. Commander Logan got. Sure did. Look at Cyclops, looking like his daddy. Got a knife. Okay, Scott. Yeah, they crying. They're crying over Wolverine dying. The information they received from Sergeant Fury. Nice reference. And everybody's just convincing them they died to make the world a better place. Face it. Yep, very important, dude. It's strange looking at Juggernaut be calm and not wrecking stuff up and being crazy. Scott, run this through our computer. This is kind of campy. It's almost like an episode of the Adam West Batman. They want to free the planet from the stranglehold of the Sphinx. Be prepared for what you are going to see. So he throws off his hood. It's kind of like, instead of a penance stare, he throws off his hood and people get to see the truth. Yep, for today you will see the shining light of truth. And he's telling them the truth. Basically, the truth starts all the way back with Moses. Moses confronting the Pharaoh and telling him to let his people go. Yes, we all know that story from the Bible. Moses threw down his staff and it turned into a snake. But not to be freaked out, the Pharaoh had sorcerers, or wizards, excuse me, and he did the same thing. And his snake ate up Moses' snake. Uh-oh. And that there was the crucial moment in history that changed everything. Moses was defeated, slain by the Pharaoh's guard. The Pharaoh was impressed by his wizard, pumped him up, made him the man, 100 grand, became his trusted confidant, all that. One day, this wizard went out on a journey in the burning, blazing sands. And out of nowhere, finds the temple of Ka. Goes in that temple. Woman enters the temple, finds the Ka stone, takes it back to the sorcerer, wizard, whatever, places it on his head, and he becomes the Sphinx. Got all that power. Power to change reality, bend reality to his will. So him and the Pharaoh ruled over Egypt for centuries, or rather a succession of those pharaohs that he advised. And when the New World came, they colonized it and called it the United States of Assyria. There was internal civil war racked by Assyrian states, resulting in the abolishment of slavery and freedom for the Caucasian race. So in this reality, Caucasians were the slaves, not blacks. Through this all, the Sphinx and his wife quietly, intelligently, and passionately guided the course of modern civilization. Great though his powers were, he chose the open hand to the closed fist. So he pushed reality and history along when it needed to be, not this is what I'm gonna do. So not a bad thing per se. They like, why? I already know all of this. Why are you telling me this? He said, you gotta learn what it is to understand what it's supposed to be in the first damn place. First Great War, Anglo-Slavic states became Europa, and Slovakia became embroiled in a deadly culture clash. For the first time in recorded history, events escalated beyond Cairo's ability to control them. They turned to the United States for help, but their participation ended the war, but the Sphinx didn't like how it ended. He didn't want to use a show of force, but and so now everybody's fragile. Sphinx and his wife living in the States. Then there was a new Second Great War, and here we got Captain Assyria beating up Pacific Asian Union. Racist, look at all that yellow. They aren't yellow like that. Asian people aren't yellow like that. Stop it, Mark Bagley. Their war pretty much ended the same way ours did. Nuclear holocaust. But that was the Asians trying to drop something on us. But the Sphinx protected us. or protected them rather. But the areas outside of his force field was destroyed. He found himself physically and emotionally exhausted. He's tired of doing it. He's like, man, I'm taking this jewel off. I'm giving it to you, girl. I love you. Bye. She becomes the Sphinx. He becomes a skeleton. And so she decides to alter reality and give us all of this and all of that. Well, she didn't give it to us, but this is the way it developed. A black Reed Richards, that sounds really cool. A white cloak, look at that. A black dagger, interesting. So yeah, everything's kind of flip-flopped around here. That there is quicksand. She was one of the new enemies that Thor faced in the, I guess like the early 90s. Anywho. Yep, you're right, Rich. And the mutants are the focal point of the rebellion. Gee, I wonder why. I.e., the very fact the rebellion of such a magnitude exists is a sign of her deficiencies as a leader. Facts. And yet she has imposed her will on this world for thousands of years. What if I told you you lived in a world that is a construct, not natural creation? That's nuts. So he hitting him with it. He busting upside his head with the truth, literally. Meanwhile, in New Hebrides, the mutants are planning to make their moves. They're moving immediately, just like Magnus said. Striking at the very heart of the devil himself. Meanwhile, Dr. Richards has been snitching, and now this is Dwayne Taylor, who is, well, not Dwayne Taylor, but Dwayne Taylor's father. He's been working with him for years. Reed's letting him know he can't ignore the problems. He can't ignore the problems. He can't. He said, you commit an act of treason, though. What about your wife and children? What about my wife and son? He said he's doing it for his kids, even for your kid. He wanted to be a better world. So no matter what reality it is, Reed Richards is still Reed Richards. Yep, they want to disrupt the field around the city, and they want to capture the Sphinx. Tall orders. But Reed has given them the information to do that and tells Dwayne's dad that no civilians will be harmed during this, I guess you could call it a coup. And he's agreeing to help. And so the time has come. The empire's in disarray and the wolves howl at the door. But if they think they're going to take me without a fight, they are sadly mistaken. Time is mine to control. The world is mine to control. And if I cannot have all of this world and all of this time, then the planet, everything, and everyone on it will burn in flames for all eternity. Wow, she's an all or nothing kind of gal, isn't she? That just seems wrong. That just seems wrong. There's a lot wrong with this reality, but as it's been revealed to us, this isn't even the real reality. This ran a little long, but initially when I'm first starting out, part one does tend to be a little long on the tooth. But what is the Sphinx planning to do? Why is reality this way? Find out in the next installment. Find out in the next installment. Tune in for part 2 of the New Warriors saga. I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.